will be joining us on the sideline as well. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Wembanyama is out there with Collins. And it's Sohan in at the 1. And for Golden State, the championship core of the Warriors is out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green working at power forward. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kevon Looney. Conference rivals, Greg, butting heads in this one. How does that raise the stakes here?
Well, both teams want this one. Bad and a chance to prove they're the dominant squad. I think it's going to get pretty heated at some point here tonight.
Here's Sohan over Curry. A nice shot by Sohan. Here's Curry. To the middle. Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
Categorically, you look at that box score from that last game, and they outplayed their opponent in so many areas. I thought it was going to at least come down to a buzzer beater, but it did not.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Wembanyama outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. 4 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And what Johnson lacks in size, he makes up for with determination. Even the foul can't stop him completely.
And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, GA?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry's.
The first one falls. And with Tim Duncan and David Robinson, Greg, the legendary Spurs big man of days gone by, does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same great organization behind him, and that's what'll help.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And wants the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great organization, top to bottom. They're smart and battle-tested. I believe these guys will find a way.
And here is Vassell after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. Good D by Thompson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
They get it again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Sohan's got 6.
An emerging part of his game. Johnson's becoming a better playmaker.
Down low, here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Vassell finds Collins. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Vassell. Johnson outside. Over Green. Johnson's shot is off.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Now here's Green. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Cleveland. Wiggins against Johnson. Takes the 3, and there's Stephen Curry on the assist by Wiggins.
And Wiggins' game continues to evolve. You saw that right there. Good eye movement, found the shooter.
Green against Wembanyama. Over Green. Wembanyama, no good. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Wembanyama. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That's his first foul. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Thompson. San Antonio also making some changes. Branham's checked in. And Trey Jones subbed in for Zach Collins. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Paul over Jones. The second chance effort. Looney with the bucket.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Passes it to Branham. Takes it inside. They can't stop the run with that one. Warriors leading by 3. Paul looking over the floor. Kicks it out to Wiggins. He's looking for Looney and finds him. 6 to shoot. It's Curry outside. Warriors getting another chance here. Looney with the bucket. Second chances
are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Sohan. 6 points for him. And the pass to Wembanyama. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Changes here for the Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga. He's checked in for Looney. Payton comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Joseph in for Stephen Curry. Jetty Osman, he's checked in for San Antonio. McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. Now here's Jones. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Osman. To stop the run. It's good.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Jones against Paul. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Branham, the pass to Jones. Paul with the defensive effort.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Warriors ahead. They lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to Cleveland.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, lots of ups and downs. One good possession, 2 bad ones, 1 good one. They could never get on a steady run and play some solid offense.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Kuminga out there with Thompson. Then there's Gary Payton II. Then it's Corey Joseph, and it's Green in at the center. The three. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wesley.
The D is there, but not present enough. And you can't just be there. You got to disrupt and get in the face of the shooter.
Thompson outside for the three. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound in this one. So the Warriors GA last summer deciding to maximize the Curry, Clay, Draymond timeline.
And have slowly swapped their youth for vet contributors. Sent Poole out for the veteran Paul. They know the window is closing and want one more title.
Pass to Kuminga. And he uses the glass on the lane.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Wesley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
There's the pass to Kuminga. Pass to Joseph. Lets the three fly. That one, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
McDermott. Here's Collins. Up and in on the layup.
Collins continues to play hard and determined to get inside to make it happen.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. You know, Brent, I heard you talking the other day about the advantage left-handed players have in drawing fouls. Why do you feel that's the case?
I just always felt, Kevin, that you don't really prepare for lefties. You don't see many of them in the league. So think about it. On a Monday and a Wednesday, you're playing a squad, and all of a sudden, Thursday's back-to-back game has a guy like James Harden. It's just hard to adjust physically what you need to do in terms of defending a left-handed player.
Changes here for the Warriors. Kevon Looney is checked in for Green. Wiggins comes in for Gary Payton. And Curry subbed in for Corey Joseph. Then for the Spurs, Sohan's checked in. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Doug McDermott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. You know, we talked so much, Brent, about Steph Curry shooting. What about his leadership skills and what that means to the team?
There's no doubt the team feeds off of Steph's positive joy and energy and his commitment to the game. He wills them to victory night in and night out.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
And more artwork from the greatest shooter we've ever seen. Curry making it look easy.
Devontae Graham's checked in for San Antonio. That one is no good.
And Brent, Steph Curry has so much love for this game. He's a true ambassador for the sport.
Well, with Steph, anything that he touches seems to turn to gold. I mean, he loves hoops no matter what it is, supports the women's games. He's involved with youth athletics in the Bay Area and back home in Charlotte. And this guy just loves to see the sport grow as much as he has.
Here's Vassell. Still scoreless. Just 3 to shoot. The 10-footer. Shot by Collins, no good. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. From downtown, kept alive. The shot by Looney, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Vassell against Thompson. And Thompson sends it back.
Clay showing some signs that time of that prime-time defense he can bring.
Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Graham, the pass to Johnson. And here's Collins.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left now here in the second. Kicks to Johnson. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. 3-pointer. Graham bangs home the trifecta. Graham's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, you can't give Graham room to shoot beyond the arc like that. Whether it's off the dribble or as a spot-up guy, he's going to try to make you pay.
Looney. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. And the new CBA challenging the top spending teams, Brent. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it is getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And the Warriors making a change here. Paul's checked in. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 5, the Spurs.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Wembanyama, left side.
Golden State foul. Andrew Wiggins. Second personal foul. First team foul.
The Spurs have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
The first free throw is good. When you think about the Spurs, Greg, it's hard to believe how long Greg Popovich has been at the helm, isn't it?
Man, it's hard to imagine another team will have the stability at head coach that the Spurs have had. Not too many coaches last decades anymore.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama. Man, Brent, just when everyone thought the Warriors' glory was over, they reached the pinnacle again, didn't they?
Man, what an unbelievable response in the 2021-22 season. The Warriors winning it all again. Never count this core group out. I mean, you just can't do it. That's what greatness does for you. And we all learned the hard way that the Warriors are going to be around for a little while.
Branham, the pass to Sohan. Over Wiggins. And the shot is long.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Curry against Johnson. And here is Curry. Last game he had 28 points. Fires from way outside. And no good that time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Warriors lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. A good rhythm for you in the first half. What do you like most about how your team's competing?
Just like the ball movement, you know, the drive and kick. Our guys have played really well together. Just trying to move the ball, get a great shot.
We'll see if we can keep the ball flying around as we continue. Thanks. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. Scoring-wise, they broke even in the second, so little ground was lost there. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball where I'm going to shoot and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, it's been a big night for the guys off the bench so far. Their scoring has given them a real spark. I think we can expect a few more minutes for the reserves than usual tonight.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Vassell in the wing along with Johnson. Collins is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Sohan in at the point.
Watching Curry is an education on how to take advantage of whatever the defense is throwing your way.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Spurs trailed by 7. Now Vassell still yet to score. Collins good.
Defense not getting to Collins on that particular play.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. For 3. They get the rebound. Wiggins And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Here's Collins. Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Thompson. Thompson hammers it down.
How about Clay showing off his handle as he finds some open room to get to the score?
Averaging less than 9 points a game for his career, but Draymond Green does everything else on the basketball court, Brent. I know you admire that.
Yeah, of course, the former Defensive Player of the Year, a tremendous playmaker, but the biggest skill, Kevin, is his mouth. He is a great communicator out there to keep this team connected.
And it's Green missing. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Vassell. The Warriors pull it in. Looney's got 11 rebounds in the game.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. And how about the acrobatics from Andrew Wiggins? Way up that time.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Vassell kicks to Collins. No good on the triple.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
Now here's Curry, guarded close. Pass to Green. 4 on the clock. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got 5 rebounds tonight. Over to the left wing. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Collins with it. Here's Wembanyama. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
And a chance here to see the numbers for Klay Thompson. He had a strong showing last season. He averaged 22 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs celebrated their 50th season in San Antonio last year. It was a tremendous legacy for one of the 4 ABA teams to join the NBA in 1976. And the Spurs hosted a game against the Warriors with more than 68,000 fans in attendance. It was the most ever for a regular season NBA game. These loyal fans continue to support their home team. Kevin?
They've been so loyal. David, thank you. Absolutely. This is a great market.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Some changes. Corey Joseph's checked in for Looney, and Chris Paul subbed in for Curry. Jones checked in for San Antonio. Wembanyama against Green. Can they get it? Wembanyama, no good.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Passes it to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Kicks it out to Jones. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Their fast break plays have seemed unstoppable. They just keep finding ways to overrun the defense here in transition.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, and they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
And he can't get the first one. And GA starting next season, some big repeat penalties for teams well over the cap. That draft pick penalty is especially tough.
Yeah, I mean, if a team is over that $17.5 million mark twice in a 4-year span, their first-round draft pick falls to the end of the first round. That'll sting.
And the second free throw, good. 1:35 left to play in the third.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Jetty Osman. And so it's San Antonio with it. It's a 16-point game. Wembanyama with the bounce pass. The pass to Branham. San Antonio again missing.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Green breaking loose, and it's Osman with the rebound. And it's Jones with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Looking to end the run. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for the Spurs, Wembanyama.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Andrew Wiggins is subbed in for Joseph. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Outside, Green. Jones against Paul. Shoots the 3. Johnson with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Paul passes to Green. Over Jones. Green, no luck.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Branham, good.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Warriors on top, up 10. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
All right, great pace, great energy. Keep throwing the ball ahead. You guys are just making the simple pass. That's good stuff.
Urging his team quite clearly to keep pushing the break.
And Kevin, Coach Kerr loves the energy right now. He's all about having the pace in his favor.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Thompson and Wiggins slide in at the forward spots. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. And it's Looney in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Looney kicks to Paul. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Spurs trail by 8. Outside, Jones. Over Paul. Jones, no luck.
And they continue to control the glass.
Ball against Jones. Pass to Looney. Now Curry. Clock at 6. A three-pointer. Wiggins. San Antonio with the rebound. Jones looking for an opening. It's Vassell on the wing. Here's Sohan, covered by Wiggins. This one for 3. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Warriors leading by 8. Three-pointer. San Antonio with the rebound. Vassell's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Sohan. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Paul. Looney with it. Golden State moving it around. Here's Thompson. Good work defensively by Johnson.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff, guys.
Thank you, David. Looney passes to Paul. And here's Thompson. Fires away from way outside. Offensive rebound. Looney with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Kevon Looney on the inside doing a little bit of damage now.
Vassell against Curry. Now here's Vassell. He's guarded closely. Outside Collins. And it's off from three-point range. Paul outside. Passes it to Looney. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Vassell against Paul. Rebound, San Antonio.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Johnson can't hit. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. To the inside. Paul against Vassell. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Nice shot from the wing. 11 points for Klay Thompson.
That's a shot Klay Thompson is very capable of making.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Klay Thompson.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots, and also finishing strong.
And at last, he gets a little redemption. You know, it's been several games since he's been at his best. He's really been having a tough time. The pass to Vassell. All alone. It goes straight through with the switch. Vassell's got 4 this quarter.
And there is no hesitation on Vassell's catch-and-shoot jumper. Any sort of room, and he's letting it fly.
Looney with the bucket.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Chance here to get a quick injury report.
Guys, I was able to catch up with the Spurs head athletic trainer. He said he just got the wind knocked out of him, and it took him some time to get his breath back, but it's nothing serious. Really not the way you want to start the season. Some bad luck right out of the gate. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. Thompson inside the line. The second effort. Looney with the bucket.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for the Warriors.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season. Here's Curry with the 3. Vassell grabs the board.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
You want to keep expending energy, or do you want to start thinking about the next one?
A 3 from Wembanyama. Warriors with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16. Curry deciding where to go with it. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Stephen. People talk about winning games that you're supposed to win. What's the key to doing that?
Just bringing energy. We had to set the tone from an energy standpoint early, especially at home. And we did that. We played great defense. The ball was moving, creating easy shots, and that's when we can kind of build momentum early.
Yeah, you guys rode that wave all the way to the win, man. Thanks. Back to you.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.